trends. This is where we give you updates on how they happen around the world. So right about now, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Nick Nicki Minaj. Let's talk about Nicki Minaj today. So for those who don't know Nicki Minaj, who is Nicki Minaj, right? Nicki Minaj is one of the world best selling music artists, and she is the best selling female artist so far. We haven't seen anyone coming and surpassing her. So far, we have Cardi B, we have other female artists, but still, Nicki Minaj stands to be the best female selling artists. Even though you haven't had any music from her of late, but that is where she stands. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what happened? What happened to Nicki Minaj? So for those who are asking who is Nicki, yeah, that is Nicki. And if you wanna know more about her, she lives in California. Yeah, that is it about Nicki. And if you wanna dig more about her, then maybe you can check online, then you automatically going to know exactly who is Nicki Minaj. So for those guys who already know Nicki Minaj, so let me know, what's your favorite song of Nicki Minaj? So far so good. She has a number of songs, you know what I'm saying? So let me know in the comment section which is your best song of Nicki Minaj. Anyways, that aside, that's not our topic today. That was just a by the way, you know what I'm saying? So today, let's talk about Nicki Minaj falling in, can I just say falling in love with a US President Donald Trump, something like that. So, so far so good since since our US President was elected, actually, since he became president, we've been seeing Nicki Minaj getting close and close and close to him. So he had invited Nicki for a couple of summits, for a couple of conferences, and you know what? Nicki Minaj never said no. Nicki Minaj just turned on and showed up, and people are like, wow, that is really amazing. Imagine you're just in an event and you're just seated right next to Nicki. What a privilege. That's such a privilege, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, let's talk about Nicki Minaj and Donald Trump right now. And there is what is really happening. There is what's trending. There is what people have no idea about. So, here we go. Previously, okay, let me not talk about previously. Let me talk about right now, what happened just right now. So we have been seeing Nicki Minaj uh, attending the event, Donald Trump had a summit, I think, yeah, somewhere in the US. And then, you know what? It seems like this man these days, he cannot host a summit without inviting Nicki Minaj. Previously, he had a summit, he invited Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj said a lot, talked a lot about him, and people were like, Nicki is being used in one way or the other by the US government, So that was the conversation about Nicki being paid and being used by the US government in one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? So another question I just want to know from you. Do you really think Nicki Minaj is being political or something? Do you think that Nicki Minaj is forgetting own her own stuff, what she's supposed to do, and she's slowly venturing into political or something like that? So let me know in the comment section. Is Nicki Minaj becoming more political, or no more political? Is Nicki Minaj really becoming political in these days? So They attended a summit yesterday. President Donald Trump invited Nicki Minaj for a summit yesterday. And you know what? The way they are approaching each other, the way they are greeting each other, the way they are welcoming each other tells you there is something more deeper. There's a more strong bond or a more strong relationship which we have no idea about. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me just play you a video of yesterday's summit while Donald Trump invited Nicki Minaj to come on stage and say talk to the people who had attended the summit. So during that time, that's when Nicki Minaj said 1, 2, 3 about Donald Trump. Just have a look and then we'll get to break it down. You know what I'm saying? So there you go.
Hello. Well, I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's going to motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work, okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him. Amen. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's stay right there.
Yeah, that that's what she said. That's what she said. So when Donald Trump invited her on the stage, of course you saw it. You saw how he is welcoming her, how they are hugging each other, how he's even kissing her. So that raises really a lot of questions, like what's really happening between Nicki Minaj and the US president right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's when Nicki came on board and also said she is probably #1 fan of US president. So do you really agree that Nicki Minaj is the #1 fan of US President Donald Trump? Okay, let me know in the comment section as well. So on the other side, I'm just asking you, according to the statement that she made, of course, she said she's probably the #1 fan of the US president, and then she went forward and said that she really doesn't care even if people hate her about loving him, of showing him like mad love or something like that. She doesn't care. And as you saw in the video, she is wishing her. I mean, Nicki Minaj is wishing Donald Trump all the best, and she's also trying to pray that God will protect her, will protect him always. So what do you think about this statement that Nicki made, that she is the #1 fan of Donald Trump? Do you think that she is being used, or the US government is trying to use Nicki Minaj in one way or the other? Do you think that Nicki Minaj is being paid to portray the kind of image she is portraying right now. Because there is not the first time. Previously, she also attended the function with Donald Trump, whereby she was invited. And during that time, she really talked more positive things about the government, about Trump himself. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think? Is she being political? Is she getting paid just to show up during the events, to talk what she has to talk, something like that? So what do you really think? So let me know. Do you think Nicki Minaj is becoming political? Do you think Nicki Minaj is just forgetting what she's supposed to do? All fans are just expecting music to be entertained, but now instead of just getting entertained, we are just seeing Nicki Minaj. Instead of her just creating music for the fans who are out there waiting for the music, we are just seeing her over there with Donald Trump in the US government, just saying this and that, doing this and that. What do you think about that? So let me know in the comment section. Is Nicki Minaj becoming political? What's your view? So let's know about that. So if you missed this video, there is what I'm talking about, how Nicki Minaj was invited by Donald Trump, and this is what she had to say. Have a look once again.
Hello. Well, I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's going to motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work, okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him. Amen.
You need to say amen. You need to say amen. As you can see, Nicki Minaj is really wishing Donald Trump all the best because of her leadership. I think she is very excited with the leadership of Donald Trump, and that's why she can say that she is probably the #1 fan of Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think, family? Is Nicki Minaj forgetting her stuff? Is she forgetting what she's supposed to do? You're out there waiting for her to release new music, new album, but we are just seeing her all around the US government, appearing in events, doing this and that, saying this and that. Is she being political? Is she being paid to do what she is doing right now? So let me know in the comment section. Is Nicki Minaj becoming political? Is she forgetting what she's supposed to do? Is she forgetting about the fans out there? So let me know, and then we'll see how to do that. Anyways, that is how it went down. And this comes right after Nicki Minaj was interviewed previously, and she gave a lot of praises. She really gave a lot of praises to US president. So in case you missed that, have a look and then let's break it down.
I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president. He has, I don't know if he even knows this, but he's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys.
I know that you are getting a lot of backlash from your own industry. What is your reaction to that?
I didn't notice.
Amen. I feel the same way. When people are like, what do you think about them? I'm like, I don't think about them.
Bingo. We don't even think about them.
We don't have time to. We're too busy building, right?
Yeah, we're the cool kids.
Okay.
The other people, they're the ones who are still just disgruntled, but really they're just disgruntled with themselves. They are angry with themselves, you guys.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said. So she said that don't that the US president has given hope to many people. I even don't want to dive in so deep. Just let me know, do you really agree that the US president Donald Trump has given hope to many people? Is Nicki Minaj's statement making sense right now? Come on, man. How, what are you talking about? Like, Donald Trump has given many people hope that you can be a bad boy, you can be a bad boy and end up just succeeding by just being like the president or something like that. How dare you, Nikki, to say that US President Donald Trump has given people hope while you are seeing everybody else is just crying out, is just come on, how can I say this? Everybody in the US is, some people are being chased out of the US, you know what I'm saying? Some people are being denied the visa to access the US. Some people are being just some land are being grabbed out. But what are you saying? Like Trump is really giving people hope. I really do. I disagree 100% with that kind of statement that Nikki made. So, what about you? Do you really agree that Donald Trump, the U.S. president, is giving people hope, or is just killing people's hope? Is denying people visa to access their country, is just deporting people out there, is grabbing land out there, not only in the US but now even from other countries. A lot it's really happening. How dare Nicki Minaj comes out and then says that Trump is giving people hope, that she's the greatest fan of Donald Trump. What do you think about Nicki Minaj? Is she turning political? Is she getting paid just to say what she's saying? Come on, let me know in the comment section. What do you think about Nicki Minaj? Does it make sense to you? So, anyways, our family, stay tuned. Of course, I'll be coming live, of course, bringing you the news, unfiltered news, global news, wherever you will be. I'll be getting that information. I'll be getting that updates for you so that you stay ahead of other people, right? Yeah, so right now, if somebody asked you what's happening with Nicki Minaj, just say Nicki Minaj is just falling in love with Donald Trump. She said she is the greatest fan of Nicki Minaj or of Donald Trump. And you can see how Donald Trump is just kissing her right on stage. A lot is happening, ladies.